So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, you're a very interesting player. Everyone saw him as being little more than a ball winner in midfield, but he's proved himself to be far more than that. I've really been impressed with the vision he has and the fact that he can bring anybody in his team into the game at any given moment now.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he's had a shot! They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, that's fabulous. Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Chooses to go back. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's missed, but not by that far. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, really good feet. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Now it's Solot. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lookman. Solot. Gets into some space. That is great defending. So Yamal now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run. Lewandowski is onto this. Rafinha. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Pedri! Well, that is remarkable.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. De Jong. Llorente kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. It's a good foot in there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Solot. Alvarez. And Simeone. Now it's Llorente. He has found the way through. Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
In with the challenge. It's a searching pass. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Well-timed, excellent interception. This looks promising. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Lookman. And here's Alvarez. Gonzalez. It's a pretty loose pass. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now that's well seen too. And that will be it. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. It's a really well-measured ball. Palmer gets into some space. Shot at goal! Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's heaved it away. Caicedo. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Artur tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Now that is a hefty challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, super! There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Grimaldo. He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Garcia. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And there they
Reflections
are.
on the first half?
Players,
Solid,
everyone.
very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
James gets into a good position. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aims beyond the defence. Grimaldo providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been repelled. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Fernandes.
The attendance for this match was 16,892.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. He's had a shot! He's scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Bayer Leverkusen have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Nicely weighted ball. Palmer. Hoisted in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number
Chelsea
20,
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 8, Fernandez. Number 17, number 23, Chalaba.
And it's Grimaldo.
Number 29,
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Fofana.
He has found the way through.
Number 7,
He's gone
Pedro
down,
Neto.
but the referee just
Coming
tells
on
him
the
to get
field,
back up again.
Number 49, Garnacho. Number 3,
Lavia.
Cucurella.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer
Number
and
4,
quickly.
Adebayo.
Threads one in.
Number 6,
Played through for him.
Colwell.
Well, he certainly
Number
wasn't in the
9.
mood to take any risks.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely
Substitutions
nothing
taking
wrong with
place.
his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a pretty loose pass.
6 added minutes has been
I think we're
indicated.
about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Palacios. Looking for the run. Looking for a runner. That is ended up in no man's land. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
My thanks to Jim. We both
And
wish
if
you
do
a
have
very
a
good
chance
evening.
Today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my
Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gallagher. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile. He has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to see whether he'll be allowed to operate more like an inside forward, because that's when he seems to be at his most productive.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Willock.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
He's on it, can he get away? And here's Sarr. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Elanga.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Newcastle upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Spence goes on a charge down the left. Elanga. Great vision. Trippier could try cutting inside here. And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. No, that's been intercepted. Gallagher. And no, that was never going to make it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Willock. Tonali. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Welcome our players.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Out for a throw. Hall. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hall receives it in a wide position. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's got the beating of his man. He's through and all along. Simons! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tonali. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
He can run onto that. Colomwani. And he's had a hit. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Trippier. Elanga. He's found a way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Goes for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitutions taking place.
Newcastle making consecutive changes here.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Tries to pass it through. Linton. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Out to the left it goes. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Delivers the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Goes down, but nothing given. Linton. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
You all to kindly stay seated during the match.
So a brief breather and then extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's well positioned here. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! It'll be a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
No foul, says the referee. Now it's Colomwani.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he shoots!
Colomwani.
Half-time, extra time.
Hello, attendees. This
So,
is
15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
A boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Nicely spread. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in a great position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Good ball, good take. Oh, super. Tries a shot! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! And a trademark move. Classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.